my joystick is still plugged in. It has... I can't see which USB it's plugged into. Wait, I have to get a light. Okay, I think that shall do it. Yes, here we are. Well, that was kind of crap. Because I have a different case than most people do. I use the Silverstone Fortress 2, which has all the plugins at the top of the case, but it's covered by a cover. It's covered by a cover. So you have to take that off and then have to find your way on which plugin it is. And it's sitting under my desk, and it's very dark in there because it's in some kind of cupboard thingy. But yeah, okay, well, this works. Great. Finally, we can continue. Full screen on. Let's. What's the highest? 1920, 1200. 25, 1600. Refresh rate 60. Quality settings high. Apply. Yes, a lot of pain. Okay, so that's set. Audio, let's get that music volume down a bit. So why I was excited about this game is, well, I've played Magic the Gathering in the past and liked it very much. I couldn't remember, that was my main problem, I couldn't remember the cards from my head, so I was bad at making combos and such, like at making decks that had real nice combos. But I really loved the deck construction or the release parties and booster draws and stuff like that, where you get a deck from the box or from the boosters and you had to construct a deck with that. I was not too bad at it. I didn't win any big things, but I went to a couple of world championships just to visit. Played a lot of events there, side events. It was very fun. Okay, controls, those are not interesting. Main menu, storyline, quests. Let's do the storyline. Oh, yeah, sorry, I have to resize this. Edit scene. And position size. Go. Fit to screen. No, that doesn't really help. Let's go full preview. Come on. There we go. Let's see. And that's also the fun about playing a new game, right? Let's see when it stops. Oh, already stopped. Position size, center. Okay. I think that will be okay. No matter. I've just I'm just starting this game, and well, it's also fun to set it up, right? If you don't have to unplug 500 stuff and plugged in aerials. Now I have to go back to the game over here. Let's see. I think that looks good now. Yeah. Check. Cheers. Okay, skill quest, the basics. Learn the basics of Magic to prepare you for the adventures ahead and unlock story mode, where you can uncover the origins of powerful planewalkers. Well, I don't know if you know Magic the Gathering and its storyline. If there is a storyline at least. You are a wizard, you are a planeswalker, and you can attack the wizards. You can only attack the wizards. And the wizards can choose to put creatures before in front of them, or you may target creatures, but a card must have to say so. And I played a bit of Chaos Reborn the last couple of days, and it has a bit of Magic things to it, but this is of course the real deal. Your training begins. Learn the basics of Magic Duels in these fun and rewarding skill quests. Well, let's see. Right, 20 lives each.
Welcome to Magic Duels. You are a planeswalker, a powerful mage, dueling across the myriad worlds of the multiverse.
Oh, right. Continue.
Your story starts with these skill quests. Challenges designed to hone your skills and prepare you for combat. If you'd like to replay a skill quest, you can do so from the Help and Options menu.
Fine.
Each player starts with a shuffled deck of cards called a library. Your library contains the creatures and other spells you'll need to defeat your foe.
Okay.
Each turn, you draw a card from your library into your hand. Only you can see the cards in your hand.
Right, you don't say. It's great to know.
You win the game by reducing your opponent's life total from 20 to 0.
Yeah, certainly when you already know the game.
Zoom in on any card by moving the cursor over it and scrolling the mouse wheel up. Try it now.
Zoom in on a card by moving the cursor over it.
While zoomed in on a card, you can learn more about its abilities in the More Info box on the right. Zoom out by scrolling the mouse wheel down to complete this skill quest.
Yay!
Good job! You can zoom in on cards anywhere to learn more about them.
You appear to be offline. Campaign progress will not be recorded. Please reconnect to update your progress. Yeah, there has been some connectivity issues, I think, that I've read. So I will continue offline then. Right.
In this skill quest,
Now,
you'll learn how to attack with your creatures to reduce your opponent's life to complete.
Yes, okay, right. Quit skill quests. Yes, I want to quit skill quest. Well, I have to continue, do I? To go to the story mode. Alright then. Alright, we continue. Yes, continue.
Welcome to Magic
Yes.
Duels. Your story starts with these. Each player starts with a shuffled deck. Each turn, you draw a card from your... You win the game by zoom in on any card by moving the... While zoomed in on a card, you can learn more. Good job.
Thank you.
You can zoom in on cards anywhere to learn more about them.
I did the trainer missions in
this
Elite
skill
because
quest, you'll learn how to attack with your
at
creatures
the start
to
of my
reduce your
beta I could
opponent's
only
life
do
total.
that.
To complete this skill quest,
Yes.
for each creature you want to attack with,
Yes.
click.
Yes.
Your Elvish warriors can each deal 2 damage to your
Continue
opponent.
offline, try again.
In this skill quest, you'll learn to complete this skill quest. Finish off your opponent this turn.
Oh no, I have to
For
kill
each
him.
creature you want to attack with, click and drag it to your opponent. You can attack with all your creatures by clicking Attack with All.
Tap.
After you've chosen
Tap.
which creatures to attack with, click Confirm Attack.
Confirm attack. Okay, maybe it's not that a bad idea to learn how it goes. Yes, I did 2 damage and another 2 damage. These are the damage points. 2 damage and 3
Excellent.
defense.
Attacking with your creatures is one of the surest ways to win. In the next skill quest,
I really want to get through this.
your untapped creatures can block your opponent's attacking creatures. A blocked creature won't deal damage to you.
Yes.
Instead,
I know.
it will... To complete this skill quest, survive your opponent's turn, and then win the game on your turn.
Right, okay. So he will probably get on the attack. What does he have? He has a Clawworm, which has 6 damage and 4 defense. And it has cost him 2 green mana and 4 blank mana. That can be any color that you want. And he also has the Elvish Warrior, which has cost him 2 green mana, and it has 2 attack and 3 defense. And here you can see the cards art, by the way. That's what first got me into this game, is the art of the on all these cards. It's fantastic. Okay,
To
he's
block an
attacking
incoming
me.
attack,
Yes.
click and drag one of your creatures to the attacking creature you want to block.
Right.
Once you've selected all the creatures you want to block with, click Confirm Block.
Thank you. At this time, I have only 6 lives. So he attacks with a creature that does 6 damage and a creature that does 2 damage. So in order to survive, I have to block one of them. And if I block him, he will get 6 damage through. I will be at 0. At the end of my turn, I will die. But when I block him, he will only do 2 damage, so I can attack the next turn. My creature that is tapped at this moment, which I can't block with, has 5 damage and 4 defense, and he is at 5 lives. So I can't block with him, so I have to block with him, but he will die because my goblin has 2 attack and 1 defense. So he can block for 1 damage and then he will die. So I have to block him. So I'll block my goblin. Confirming the block because I can't do anything else. I don't have a hand at this time, so I can't cast any spells. Confirming the block. Getting 2 damage, I'm now at 4. And the goblin dies. And he draws.
Great job! By blocking the more
And
dangerous creature, you survived the assault. Now it's your turn. First, play the land card you just drew. Playing more lands allows you to cast more powerful spells.
Yes, that's true. Well, this is the only card in my hand at this moment. I can only have 6 cards in my hand. in any game.
Now attack and win the game.
Now I get to attack. Well, he can't defend. The only problem is he has 2 cards in his hand, and he has all his mana untapped. So he could surprise me. Attacking him. Probably he will die because of... That's how this introduction works. There he goes.
Excellent. Remember, only untapped creatures can block. Now that you've seen creatures attacking and blocking, let's find out how to summon them to the battlefield.
Try. No. Right. Next phase. This is basically the tutorial how the game works.
To cast a spell, you need mana, the magical energy produced by your lands. Each of your lands produces 1 mana when it taps or turns sideways.
Yep.
Tapping shows a card's been used for the turn.
Tap.
To see a spell's mana cost, look in the top right corner of the card. For example, Elvish Warrior's mana cost is 2 green mana. To cast Lightning Elemental, you need 1 red mana. Your mountain produces that. You also need 3 other mana of any kind. Any lands can be tapped to produce this 3 mana. After you cast a creature spell, that creature goes to the battlefield. Creatures can't attack on the turn they're summoned. This is called Summoning Sickness, and it's indicated by a swirling effect. A creature with Summoning Sickness can still block incoming attacks. A few creatures have an ability called Haste. Creatures with Haste aren't affected by Summoning Sickness.
Nope.
In this skill quest, we'll start on your opponent's turn. To complete it, win the game on your next turn.
Bring it on. He is casting an Elven Warrior. He already has 2 Summoning Sickness.
Your Elvish Warrior can't block this turn because it's tapped. The creature your opponent just summoned can't attack this turn, but it will be able to block on your next turn.
This will mean that I will get the full 4 damage. He looks a bit like Altair, doesn't he?
You can summon creatures to the battlefield from your hand by casting creature spells. To cast a spell in your hand, click on it.
Okay. Well, what happens normally is when you start a turn is there are a couple of phases playing Magic, and the draw phase is one of the first, and you have to draw a card unless there's a spell that says otherwise, and then comes the casting phase. Because I can attack, what most people do is attack first and then cast later, because now I have 2 cards in my hand and I have all my money, all my mana untapped. So an opponent might think, well, if he attacks and I will defend, maybe he will cast some kind of spell on my creature that is blocking him, because he can block, and then he kills that creature off, or does something else. So that's basically the general rule. Most players play it attack first, cast later. But at this time we need that haste creature. It does 4 damage because he is only at 2. So if I only attack with him, he will block it with him, and then he will kill me the next turn. So I first have to cast this before my attack phase. And click it, yes. It automatically taps. tip, haste. Creatures with haste are not affected by summoning sickness. They can tap and attack the turn they are enter the battlefield. Right, okay, don't show me that again because I know that. Attack step. Oh, it keeps tap on what step you're at. Okay, so I must attack with him. It also says it on the card, by the way. This creature can attack and tap, there's a tap symbol, as soon as it comes under your control. It also has those messages when you buy the cards as real cards in a comics shop or something like that, of a game shop. Tapping that one, because at least 2 damage will come through. He will probably block him, because that will kill him. Confirm attack, I can't do anything else. It's easy, blocking the haste creature because that will kill him. Now does it matter because he's dead. Unless he would cast a spell at this moment,
well done.
getting his life back.
Cards, including lands and creatures,
Yep,
will
still
untap
offline.
at the start of your next turn, ready to be used again.
Great, but he's dead, so that won't be necessary.
For completing this skill quest, you've earned some coins. After you finish Gideon's campaign, you can spend coins in the store to purchase booster packs containing new cards for your collection.
Yay! Reconnect. Retry. Okay, is it online now? It doesn't say so, doesn't it? Really? Do I need to do it again? No, please. No. Why?
Welcome to Magic Duels. Your story starts with these skill. Each player starts with a shuffled deck of each turn. You draw a card from your. You win the game by reducing. Zoom in on any card while zoomed in on a card.
Yes.
Good job. You can zoom
I'm
in
online
on cards
actually
anywhere.
now, so that's good. Let's do it all again.
In this skill quest,
Yes, I
you'll
know.
learn to complete this skill quest. Finish off your opponent.
Yes.
For each creature you want to attack with, click and drag it to your opponent. You can attack with all your creatures.
I know. Yeah, indeed.
Excellent. Attacking with your creatures is one of the surest ways to win. In the next skill
He looks
quest,
cool.
you'll learn how to defend yourself from your opponent's attacks.
You appear to be offline. Well, they said there were some connectivity issues. But I think they are working on it.
Your untapped creatures
Yes.
can block your. To complete this skill quest, survive.
Okay, he will attack. Yes.
To block an incoming attack,
Yes.
click and drag one of your creatures to the attacking creature you want to block.
Do. And these are very easy
Great
cards.
job.
There are cards
By
with
blocking the more
a
dangerous
lot of
creature,
text on them
you
and a lot
survived
of
the
rules.
assault. Now it's your turn. First, play the land card you just drew. Playing more lands allows you.
Play land.
Now attack.
Now attack.
And win the game.
Win the game. Tap, attack, and confirm attack. Finish him.
Excellent. Remember, only untapped creatures can block. Now that you've seen creatures...
Thank you.
To cast a spell,
yes,
you need mana. To cast Lightning Elemental, you need... Creatures can't attack on the turn they're summoned. In this skill quest, we'll start on your...
Casting the Elfish Warrior. Attack phase.
Your Elvish Warrior can't block this turn.
I know. Getting damage.
You can summon creatures to the battlefield from your hand by...
Main phase. Cast a spell. There are also possibilities. He has 2 forests untapped, I think. I can't see that. But there are 2 forests here, I think, that he could cast an interrupt on my casting. So when I cast this spell, he could say, I tap 2 forests and I will cast interrupt on your spell, and then your spell fizzles. So it won't go through. That will really make a problem. Attack phase. Attack with both. Creatures again. Confirm attack again.
Well done.
Thank you.
All your tapped cards, including lands and creatures, will untap at the start of your next turn, ready to be used again. For completing this skill quest, you've earned some coins. After you finish Gideon's campaign, you can spend coins in the store to purchase booster packs containing new cards for your collection.
You've earned some coins. After you finish Gideon's campaign, you can spend coins in the store. Yeah, see, I have got them again. So now we continue. Baggins! You lead a small group of street thugs, known as Scythians Irregulars. Together you act as a force for justice and charity in the slums, while raiding an Acheron estate for food. You draw the attention of the city guards. Okay, so I have to unlock those. Start duel. Welcome to your first magic duel. Well, first, not really. Apply what you have learned in the skill quest to defeat your opponent. This probably will be a very easy opponent. As you see, you both start with 20 lives. I've drawn to start first. Cards will glow when you are able to use them. If you are stuck for what to do, a hint arrow will appear after a couple of seconds to guide you. Don't show me again. You can see the phases here, the main phase, attack phase. Don't know what that phase is. And there's also upkeep phases and stuff like that. So at this, there first is your upkeep stage, and then your draw phase, and then your main phase. So these are my lands. And what do I have? I have an Elite Vanguard. 2 attack, 1 defense for 1 planes. Another one. And a Glory Seeker, costing 1 mana and 1 other land. 2 attack, 2 defense, but I can't cast them at this time because I can only play 1 land at a time. So I will get a creature out because there's nothing else in my hand to do with it to keep the land untapped. And he couldn't do anything anyway because he didn't have any lands on the table yet. Summon Sickness, yes, I know. So that basically means that he does it itself. Okay. My turn is over. He has 1 land. Ah, it's my turn already. Great. I have drawn Oreskos Swiftclaw. 2 mana. 3 attack, 1 defense. He had 2 attack and 2 defense. Let's play land first. And okay, it now says I have to. Wait, can I continue to the next phase? I can't attack yet. I want to continue to the attack phase. Okay. Attacking him. Confirm attack. First blood. And now my next main phase. Let's see. He hasn't cast anything yet, but he probably will do in the next phase. But he can't attack with that. So I will cast him, because if he doesn't cast a creature, because he couldn't, because he didn't draw a creature or something like that, he will do more damage. But he's probably more likely to die first, but when he casts a creature, it won't be very big. It will do maybe 1 damage, maybe 2 if he attacks me, and I can return the attack the next turn by doing 5 damage. Another land. Casting phase, that's a Glory Seeker, the one I have too. Okay, he does that, so maybe I could react now if I had mana untapped and to react on his casting. I won't. My turn. Play a land. So when I attack and he blocks, his creature will die. One of my creatures will too. But I will still do damage to him. So I will attack with both. Oh, I have to first go to the attack phase. Confirm attack. Let's see if he's blocking. Yes. Doesn't matter. I will do 3 damage to him and he will lose his creature, as do I. But I still done my damage. And now I can cast another creature. Which will be my Glory Seeker. And I still have mana left for my Vanguard. So let's get it in the game as well. It's always wise to keep at least some cards in your hand. Just for mental warfare. 2/2 creature. I can attack the Traveling Philosopher with my next attack. I can kill. And Ah, okay, he got well, that's a game changer. 3 defense, which I can't kill, but he can't attack me with it. He can attack, but it doesn't do any damage. It's basically a wall. But he will block my tip. Flying creatures with flying can't be blocked except by creatures with flying orange. Yeah, that's true. So I have drawn the Eagle of the Watch. He's a flying creature, and this is very good. Vigilance attack doesn't cause this creature to tap, so that also means that you can block with it the next turn if it had attacked. What's this? Oh, okay, I didn't want to do that. Right, okay. That wasn't my plan to cast it right away, because I always want to keep to my steps. So when I attack, if he will block with this card, it will die. And if he blocks with this card, my creature won't die, but it won't deal any attack damage to him. But at least 2 damage will go through. Go, go, go. Another thing is, I don't know what's in my deck at this moment. Mostly when you construct your deck, you can run through your graveyard, that's no problem. You can browse through it. But, well, if you construct your deck, you know exactly what will be coming. Not exactly because you shuffled your deck, but you know what's in your deck, so you know what you could expect. Okay. At this time is you've seen the 1 coming there. If I had another instance card that would deal 1 damage to him instantly, it will have died anyway, because the damage will be there until the end of the turn. I have no lands to play. I have 2 cards in my hand. This one will go through. I will do at least 4 damage to him, so that will put him at 10. He can't attack with that. My creatures don't have haste, so I will go to the next step. And he won't tap. They will tap well. And confirm attack. Yeah. Achievement unlocked, steamrolled. Okay, and I will cast my Oracle Swift Claw, because when he attacks and he defends it, it will die. And I will not cast my Glory Seeker. Let's see. The next turn I will do 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9 damage. He'll block 1. He will probably block him. 4, 6. I really don't like an empty hand. I really don't like it. So I will not do this at this time anyway. Always keep 1 hand, 1 card in hand. Right, I won't do anything about that. Go on. So now he can block 2 creatures. What do I have? Another flying one. if he blocks, it will always die. So I will attack with everything again. Hurry up. See. Bam. He's dead, but they are both dead. Good. Very good. Getting another eagle in game. That will be 4 damage on its own. If he doesn't cast a creature, he will die the next turn, but he did. So he has to block with it. He has to block with everything that he has. Yes, indeed. You always want to trick the opponent in thinking, what does he has in his hand? What does he keep? For me knowing, is there a secret plan? Attack phase. All out attack again. 4 damage at least. And he will have to block those two. And I will at least kill his creature. They both die. And now cast the Glory Seeker. And no, I will not cast my last Glory Seeker. Still 27 cards in my deck. When you run out of cards at the end of your turn, you will die. He didn't cast anything. He's basically dead now. Play land. Attack phase. Unless he has something there that will save him. But I think he won't. Achievement unlocked. Frenzied. Next. I've steamrolled him. Reduce your opponent's life total to 10 or less before your 5th turn. Okay. I frenzied, starting on your 3rd turn, attacked every turn until you won. And my deck has been upgraded. Flawless victory. You fight your way out of your hideout. You realize continued resistance will put your friends at risk. You lay down your weapons and the guards haul you off to the dungeons. You are sentenced to 10 years of thievery. Why? I've beat you. And okay. Still standing for justice even while incarcerated. You fight against the bullying and corruption around you. Hicks as the prison's warden begins to admire your commitment to your convictions. You start your training in Neuromancy, magic based on order and justice. My warden? That's odd. Another training mission.
A turn in Magic is broken into several phases. At the start of your turn, you'll untap all your tapped cards and draw a card. There are 2 main phases, one before combat and one after. Most spells can be cast only during one of your main phases. If a card in your hand is glowing, it means you can cast that spell or play that land. You've already seen the combat phase, when creatures attack and block. All damage dealt to creatures heals at the end of the turn. After that, the next turn begins.
Thank you.
This skill quest starts in your first main phase. A Darkslick Drake stands between your Elvish Warrior and victory. Find a way to attack and win this turn.
A puzzle. Flying. Okay, flying. When Darkslick Drake dies, draw a card. So when he dies, my opponent draws a card. In this case. I have a 2/3 creature. This is flying. I have to win this phase. Ah, an unsummon. Cast a land. So now here comes the technology, right? I could go to the attack phase and attack him. He will then assign blockers. When this creature is blocked, it won't do damage. I could unsummon him, but he will still don't do damage because he was still blocked. At least that's what the rules say. Let's see what happens and let's try that. Or do I get an award for doing it quickly? I think I will. So let's unsummon his... I can unsummon my own creature, but I also can unsummon him. He could also interrupt me on that summoning by casting some spell that would interrupt it, the interrupt spell. Attack phase, attack, confirm attack. Win.
Good job! Casting the right spell at the right time can be the difference between defeat and victory.
Great. Can we continue now? Ah, so I can go on immediately. I got Elite Vanguard, Glory Seeker, another Glory Seeker, Force Swiftclaw, the 3/1 creature, and Eagle of the Watch. Again, play a land and play the Elite Vanguard. Turn over. He plays a red deck. That means he will do, he can do instant fire damage and stuff like that, because that's what red decks will do. Play another land. No haste creatures, so I will go to the next phase. Attack. He's casting the same things that I do. Play a land. 2/2. So if he blocks it will die. Attack. He will probably block him. I will do more damage with him, but I will certainly do damage to him if he doesn't cast a flying creature. Let's go full auto attack mode for this time. This is it, right? Why you keep your creatures cast after your attack phase, because you need mana for your instant cards. Instant cards can be cast at any time. After you cast an instant, it has an effect on the game and then is put into the graveyard. That's great.
Instants are tricky and can be cast at any time. On your turn, on your opponent's turn, even during combat. After you cast an instant, it has an effect on the game, and then is put into the graveyard. For example, you could cast an instant after blockers have been chosen, but before combat damage has been dealt. In this skill quest, your opponent has 6 life. Find a way to win this turn.
Attack step has commenced. I have a haste creature, 4/1, and another 4/1 haste creature. So when I attack, if I pump it up right away, he will surely block with his 6/7 extra bane stack the creature that will be pumped up. So then only 4 damage will go to him, so he won't die. So what you do is you first attack, confirm.
A timer counts down whenever it's your turn to act. If you want to cast an instant, click Stop the Timer. This will give you more time to plan your play.
Thank you. Stop the timer. Timer stopped. Time show again. Now the timer stops, so I can think what I'm gonna do. I can pump him up to kill him, but he will still die. Or I can pump him up and he will do enough damage to kill my opponent. So let's do that. Let's see how this works. Choose a creature. Alright, okay. Seven 4 creature now, doing damage, 7 damage.
Outstanding! If you have an instant you might want to cast, be ready to stop the timer so you don't miss your chance.
Right. That's a good thing to know. Because in real life that works in another way, of course. Okie dokie. Creatures you control get +1/+1 until end of turn, which is an instant. No haste, no haste. This is my main phase. and that costs 2 mana, so that's why I don't cast creatures, right? Because if he doesn't block my creatures and my full attack goes through, I won't have to need that, because, well, extra 2 damage to doesn't get me anywhere, doesn't kill him. So I can better than cast a creature to block his creature and kill it, or cast another creature that will the next turn certainly kill him or do damage to him, and have all my creatures untapped at that point, and he will do 2 damage to me. I have all my creatures untapped, I will have cast him, so that would be 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 damage, plus 1 to every creature. That is plus 3 damage. That will, well, damage him a lot. So I will go to the next phase. Attacking and attacking. Confirm attack. Stopping timer. Okay, I'm not gonna use my instance card at this time, because I will already have killed him after the end of the damage phase, and I will have 2 damage to him. And I still have my instant card, and I still can cast a creature. So I will continue. So now I can cast my eagle. Place a mountain. Casting another creature. And it is 2/1. So if I pop my creature up, it will still kill it and him. But I have another Eagle of the Watch ready. Attacking with him. That will kill him and will kill him. I couldn't even save him by pumping him, otherwise I would have done that. So let's get the other eagle into play. Well, he certainly doesn't have a problem with casting lands. If I will pump him, he will still be killed. Thank you. Next phase. Let's play the Glory Seeker. I can still cast my instance, but I won't do that at this time. And I could also still cast my other Glory Seeker, but then I don't have any mana left, because I can also use this on his turn. He's ending his phase. Okay. Oh, that's nice of you. That you're not doing anything. Okay, he's casting a Lightning Strike. Lightning Strike deals 3 damage to target creature or player. 3 damage, so if I pump my creatures up, that won't help anything. They will still be dead, because he will have 3 defense and he will have 2 defense. So he may do that. 2 damage will go through. Let's see. That will use all my lands up. Keeping my glorious charge. Another land. I'm a bit shy on lands. Now this will be interesting, because now if I pump my creatures and he will block with that, I will kill it and mine will be saved. If he doesn't do anything else, that is. And I can actually pump them up 2 times. So let's go to the next phase. So that's 2 damage and another 2 damage. And if I pump it up, it would be 4 in total if I use all of them. So I won't kill him, so I won't do that. I will just pump it up for me to save my own creatures. Keeping my mouse there, just in case. Okay, stop timer. I will now cast my Glorious Charge, and I will choose him. It doesn't matter actually, because it has all my creatures. Yep. Okay. Now has 1 life left. If he does another spell, which could kill it, I could cast my instant again to pump it up again. But I won't do that at this time, because he's not casting anything, I think. No. My turn. I can play a land. He can't block, so I will do 4 damage. But if I pump it up, it will be enough. But I don't know what he has in his hands, so before the damage phase I need to pump it up. Confirm attack. Continue. Oh, too late. Okay, I have to learn how that works in this game. But no bother. I can't use that one anyway, so I have to pump them up in the blocking phase to do the damage. Flying, it won't help you. another land. My turn. Glory Seeker. Attack phase. Confirm attack. Just blocking. Stop timer. Pumping it up. And I will do a general overkill. Before the end of the turn, he should do +6 in order for him to survive. And that's another attack. For you, under the guidance of Nixus, shaped you into a powerful combat mage. Nixus believes you are a natural talent for wielding magic. There lies something special about you. He suspects that, like his own mentor, you may be a planeswalker. But I'm still in captivity, right? Every able-body is needed. You and the other prisoners are released. The city's last hope to beat back the moss. So, okay. Easy mode, well, no. And as you have seen, there was no option for that. But I have played Magic a lot, so it's not really that hard to get into in these beginner missions, I think. It will become harder. And by the way, this game is free. You can download it free from Steam. So you don't have to pay for it. That's basically what happens with free games.
You can have multiple creatures grouped together to block a single attacking creature. This is a good way to gang up on a larger threat. Your opponent chooses how the attacking creature deals damage to your blockers. Usually, an attacking creature will deal all its damage to the creature that blocked it. But a creature with trample can deal its excess damage to the defending player.
6. That one is... yeah, should be 4 then. It's a wall, I think. Yeah, and then 2 will go to.
You'll see trample and group blocking in action in this skill quest. To complete it, block the incoming attack and win on your next turn.
I got 1 life left, he got 2 lives left.
To block an incoming attack, click and drag one of your creatures to the attacking creature you want to block. Once you've selected all the creatures you want to block with, click Confirm Block.
Well, that's not very hard, right? I have to block with all of them. He will kill both of them. Well, this is easy, because he has a wall. For defense. Can't attack, a wall. I will do trample damage, so I'll do 4 damage to him. 2 will go through, so that's him dead. Now I have my hand full of only 1 land. You can play a land at any time in your main phases. So at the end of your attack phase there's another main phase. You can still play that land. So you just keep it now, because it will say, hey, I got an instant card, maybe there's something that you want to do. Well, now you can enjoy it by playing it this way. Playing it on a table with real cards is more fun, because you get the interaction with your opponent, of course. But this is a nice way to learn it, and it's free. So continue to the next phase. Attack step. Attack. You keep attacking him. You don't attack him unless you have an ability that says so. Confirm attack. He will block.
Great job.
Continue.
Normally, all attacking and blocking creatures deal combat damage at the same time. However, a creature with First Strike deals its combat damage first, before creatures without First Strike. This means a creature with First Strike can often destroy an enemy creature before that creature gets the chance to hit back.
Very handy.
In this skill quest, withstand your opponent's assault and attack on your turn to seal your victory.
This is my turn. Stop timer. Stop timer. Okay, he attacks me. And he has a Juggernaut, attacks each turn if able. Juggernaut can't be blocked by walls. So if he is untapped, he has to attack. And he can't be blocked by walls, so if you have a wall, you can't assign blockers to it. Let's go back. What do I have? I have an Elvis Warrior, 2/3, and he is 3. Defense, instant card. Target creature gets +1/+0 and gains First Strike until end of turn. So it will do its combat damage before he does his combat damage. So I will assign continue. Blocker step.
A timer counts down whenever it's your turn to act. If you want to cast an instant, click Stop the Timer.
Stop the timer. Cast instant. First Strike, +1. 3 damage to him. He will not do damage to me. And now I can attack with impunity. End of turn. The +1/+1 goes off. Still have a land. He doesn't have anything on the table. He has that's odd. He has a black deck. Continue. Attack phase. Attack. Confirm attack.
Well done. First Strike is advantageous on both offense and defense.
What now? Ah, I will play against him now. Okay, right. Apparently I have a white deck again. Elite Vanguards. Swiftclaw. Eagle of the Watch. A Great Heart. What's this? Flying and a double strike. So it does double hits damage. So first he does his first strike damage to a creature that might block him, and if that creature would die, the rest extra do damage will go to the opponent. If the creature doesn't die, that's blocking him, an extra 2 damage will be assigned to him, but the first strike ability will be over, so this creature will get damage from the blocking creature too. At least that is how it's supposed to be working. I really love to have this timer be off all the time, so I can myself go to the next phase. So I have a bit of control with that. He doesn't have anything. I don't have a creature with haste, so I will play a land. I will not cast a creature. Go to the next attack phase. What I have to remember with black decks is that black decks have the ability to regenerate or put a lot of creatures, 1 mana cost creatures on the deck at the same time. Ooh, that's a special card. The Woodland Cemetery. It's counted as a land. It's foiled. So that means, well, it has a different skin on it. When you buy a booster pack or a deck of cards, there is a chance to get common spells, uncommon, rare, or very rare. A very expensive, very rare card is the Black Lotus from the Alpha release, Alpha deck cards. And well, of course, it's a collector, a collector's game, a trading card collector's game. So people collect them. Fleshmad Steed. Whenever another creature dies, tap Fleshmad Steed. Okay. So it's cheap. 2 mana for a 2/2 creature, but it has a little drawback. Whenever another creature dies, you have to tap it. So that means that I could, let's say, I could sacrifice a creature, a token creature maybe, to tap that creature out. This one, the horse, so that it won't be able to block. Triggered ability, yeah. Okay, so we're getting another tutorial.
Some abilities trigger whenever something else happens in the game. These are called triggered abilities. For example, many creatures have abilities that trigger when they enter the battlefield. If an ability triggers on an event you can repeat, such as playing a land, you can reap the rewards every time. Complete this skill quest by using triggered abilities to defeat your opponent this turn.
Okay, let's see how that works. When Magic Vandal enters battlefield, destroy target artifact. Sorry. So that's a creature. This triggered ability. Whenever another red creature enters the battlefield under your control, Foundry Street Denizen gets +1/+0 until end of turn. So it will be a 2/1 creature until the end of the turn. This is a red creature because it has a red mana cost to it. There are also creatures that have a red, a blue and a black or a white mana cost to it, and there are multiple colored. But they still count as a red creature. And then there are artifacts. They are basically uncolored. I think this is one, yes. Defender, this creature can attack. It's uncolored, so it can be cast with any land that you have. Trample. Okay, that's tapped. I have to kill him in this turn. So at this phase, when it's not an instant card, so I have to cast it before the attack phase in this time. Some cards have triggered abilities, effects that happen when certain... Yeah, okay, I know. Now I have to choose target artifact. And there's only one artifact this time, that's this one. If I have an artifact and the opponent doesn't have, it would have to be my artifact. Because I can't choose, I have to choose an artifact to be destroyed. If there are no artifacts in game, the secondary ability or the triggered ability doesn't count. Choosing that, let's see what he does. He will have to get it through. He is blocked, he will get +2/+1, attack phase, summoning sickness, attack, confirm attack.
Excellent! Many creatures do much more than just attack and block.
So do we continue now? Yes, we do. Play a land. What happened here? Whenever another creature dies, tap Flashman Street. Okay. Flying double strike. Can't cast it anyway. I still have 2 turns to go and at least 1 more land to draw. For that I can cast this already, but that doesn't matter. Another creature dies, tap Flashman Street. But I can still kill him. You don't have to attack if you don't want to. You can skip your attack phase, but then it will become a stalemate at a certain time, of course. And at this time I can, when I attack, I will at least do damage and have the ability to kill his creature. He is already tapped out. This is nice. That cemetery enters the battlefield tapped unless you control a swamp or forest. So if he has already put in play a swamp or a forest, it will become untapped in game, and he can just use it for a swamp or black or green mana. But if he doesn't, it will come into play tapped. It's a rare land, this one, I think. I think this sign is gold, and I think it says that it's rare at this time. This also says from which decks it will come from which release, in this case starter box. This time one doesn't. This is also starter box. Continue. Damage, 3 damage. It dies anyway, it doesn't use a special ability. And I can cast my Eagle of the Watch. Tapped out. Forest. Main phase. Gloom Widow can block only creatures with flying. So it would be, if this one is in play, it would be stupid to attack with my eagle because it can block it, but he can't block my, what's it called, thingy. And it isn't flying, but it can block flying creatures because it has reach. Let's play a land. This is nice for next time. When I have that one. Now I'm gonna attack with him. Because he can't block that, I think. And otherwise I would just pump it up and kill it anyway. It will be a shame of use for the card, but... See, blocking phase. No, he can't block with that. Okay. I still can't cast my skyscraper thingy, but I can cast him. And let's do that. He has a green deck, so he has the ability to pump up his creatures. When Forsaken Drifters dies, put your top 4 cards of your library into your graveyard. That's very handy if you want to. It's very cheap for 2 damage and 2 defense, but you can use it against your opponent to kill it and then drain his deck. Gonna attack with all of them. If he doesn't block, I can cast my double strike skyscraper. Skyscraper. Stop the timer. Doesn't matter, let him die. Okay. Can't be blocked except by creatures with flying or reach. When Blood Troll Harpy enters the battlefield, each player loses 1 life. I don't care. He will be at 9, I will be at 19. My turn. So he could possibly gang up on me. And he has flying. See, at this stage, this deck is a bit harder to defeat. You have to really think through what you're gonna do. See what's smart, because that's flying and that's flying. He will do first strike on one of them. Four. He will probably die. I'm going to skip the attack phase and I'm gonna cast my Traveling Philosopher because I can better use this for defense now and bide my time, because he could have blocked with him and with him, and then I would have pumped him up, but he still would die. Even though he has first strike ability. Enters the battlefield, you may return target creature or enchantment card from your graveyard to your hand. Wow, that's good. That's a good card. What does he have in his graveyard? I can see it. He has a lot of power on the battlefield at this time. 4. Not gonna attack this turn. Skip attack. Yeah. This is actually nice because this card enters the battlefield, you may return target creature or enchantment card from your graveyard to your hand. And this card says, when the Forsaken Drifter dies, put the top 4 cards of your library into your graveyard. So when you sacrifice it or in some way put it on attack and it dies, you can actually then pick one of these 4 cards which were randomly put there because you don't know what it is, and you can choose one of them to go directly to your hand. So that's really strong. Finally, a Plains card. But I'm still not gonna attack. He is too strong. He's just too strong at this moment. Put another creature on deck, even it out. You got 7, I got 6, but I still have this in hand, because when he attacks I will pump my creatures up and I will have to assign them to the different creatures that attack and block him, and I still have my double strike ability. Continue. Only plays a land, not attacking. I'm also not attacking. Skipping 2 of my phases. Another double striker. That is very handy. That will give me the upper hand. Because now he could block the next turn with those 2. But I will certainly kill them both. I can actually attack with 3 of my creatures. He will probably die of it or do damage. They won't, and they will probably take one of those with them or put them to the graves, which will discard, tap him, and 4 cards in his graveyard. I just don't hope that he has another one of those. So let's assign attackers. Him, and him. Confirm attack. Assigning blockers. Okay, stop timer. Cast my growth. Three damage. Oh, 6. Tapping, yeah, tapping and tapping, because the creature has gone to the grave. Another 6 damage. Even more damage. Already tapped, and already tapped. And casting my last creature, just to get some defense in. I have an empty hand now, but he also has, he will fully attack me now. Okay, let's assign blockers. He will do a 16 damage, so I have to block him. 12 damage, sorry. 2, 3 and 2. No trampling, no. Let's get that one to there. And that one on him. And then I have a great heart and another great heart. Well, I only need 3 damage to kill him. I can block him with her. Oh. No, not gonna block with him. I'm gonna gang up. Yes, confirm. His deck is becoming rather empty at this moment. What will he be casting? No, he's tapping because the creatures are gone to his graveyard. I got a land. I'm keeping that in my hand. Doesn't matter. I don't have anything in my hand anyway. I will just go and kill him if I can. And I only need 3. So I will attack with him, and I will attack with him. I will not attack with the rest. Who knows what he has got? Well, his hand is empty, right? He can't cost anything. But he will die anyway. There's no need to kill him any further than that. At this moment. Otherwise you go out to attack. And go overkill on him. So this was a bit more exciting than the former opponents. If your creatures deal 50 damage and be dealt no damage yourself. Well, I've done damage, but gotten damage. Well, hey. With your martial talents and magical skills, you manage to fend off the onslaught of ferocious harpies. However, you So here calls for help from the main gate. Before the harpies can regroup, you make your way along the walls towards the cries. Yes, yes, yes. Oh, a Cyclops! Gaten is not alone. You and your regulars are the only ones who can stop the monster from storming the city. Fail to defeat them and Athos will fall. Succeed and you will become a hero worthy of the gods. But I'm still a captive. They are coming to free me, right? Story is a bit dodgy. Training drone.
Enchantments are powerful cards that stay on the battlefield after you cast them. They have a wide range of effects. Some boost your creatures, while others make things more difficult for your opponent. Like most spells, you cast enchantment spells during your main phase.
Yes, and they don't go away at the end of the turn, mostly.
In this skill quest, use the enchantment in your hand to win the game this turn.
This turn, we have to win this turn, right? Okay, white creature you control get +1/+1. So if I put this enchant, this is not a creature enchantment. There are creature enchantments that go on the creatures themselves, but this is a general enchantment. So white creature you control, so only I control because he has green creatures. But if he had white, it would not affect them because it says you, and I am the owner of this card. And the caster of this card, so it means me. So let's do that before the attack phase, because he will block with them. They're 2/3, and they can only block 3 of them, and I have to get +1 in order to kill him. He still has his 3 cards in the hand, his 4 forwards untapped, so he can do a growth on them. Because he has forwards, mostly they do more than +1/+1s, mostly 2 or 3 extra, but then mostly they are instants and they don't last until the end of the turn. Cast a spell. +1/+1 to all my creatures. There's 3/3 to all of them, and skip attack, that would be stupid. Attack with all of them. Confirm attack. And damage done. Ah, he's ganging up on
Great job! Enchantments are powerful because their effects last as long as they're on the battlefield.
Indeed. Indeed they are.
Auras are a special type of enchantment, most attached to a single creature and affect only that creature. The enchant ability will tell you what that aura attaches to.
Okay.
You can target any creature with most auras. Read each one to see how it affects the enchanted creature. If it has a negative effect, you can choose to attach it to one of your opponent's creatures. If the enchanted creature leaves the battlefield, the aura is put into your graveyard.
Okay, so this is new. In the time that I played Magic a lot, this wasn't called an enchantment aura. It just was called enchant creature. So it's a new wording to the same thing actually. So it doesn't really change a lot. The rest of the basics are there.
To complete this skill quest, find a way to win this turn. You'll need to use both positive and negative auras to get the job done.
Win this turn, you'll need to use both positive and negative auras to get the job done. Okay, so what do we have? We got 6 planes. We got pacifism, that means enchant creature, enchanted creature can't attack or block. That's so you can put it on your own creature, but you can also put it on a creature from your opponent, because it doesn't say that it has to be yours. Enchanted creature gets +1/+1 for each planes you control and has flying. You control 6 planes. Okay, normally in real life that won't be there, of course. But for this game it makes it a bit more clear that it gets +6/+6 and it will get flying. So that's pretty nice. My creature, it's a 1/1 human soldier. So with that enchantment on it, it would be 7/7 with flying. And he has a 2/1 merfolk, another one, and a 4/4 creature. This creature can't be blocked except by creatures with flying or reach. Well, the problem is, of course, that my creature will get +1/+1 with flying. So it can fly over those, so they can't block me. I have to do 7 damage. Hey, I get 7 damage. And in order for him to die, I have to put that enchantment on him. In my main phase, I can cast as many spells as I want to. So, for dramatic effect, I will first cast Disenchantment on him. So it now has 7/7 and is flying. Then he thinks, oh, what the hell are you doing with that? You can do anything, I can still block you. No, you can't. And I have to do that now because it is the instant card. Now cast my attack phase. Attack him. Confirm attack. And he will die. A swift death. Bye bye.
Well done. One popular strategy is to use auras to make a massive threat to dominate the battlefield. Some cards put +1/+1 counters on creatures. A +1/+1 counter increases the creature's power and toughness by 1. These counters stay on the creature as long as the creature is on the battlefield. If the creature leaves the battlefield, the counters disappear.
Yep. Because you can also put a disenchant on
In this
cards.
skill quest, your opponent is about to create a massive army and obliterate you. Win this turn before that happens.
That's good to know. Because he has, at the beginning of your upkeep, if you control 5 or more lands, put 4 +1/+1 counters on Scoot Mob. So his upkeep is before his draw phase. And that will, he has 3 or 5 forests or lands. So that will make him 5/5. Him 2, him 2, and him 2. Well, that will, even if I was on 20, it would immediately kill me. But he has all his stuff tapped. I have to do 5 damage to kill him. I only can do 4 damage, so what does this say? When supply line cranes enters the battlefield, put a +1/+1 counter on target creature. Play land. Cast creature bird. Put a +1/+1 counter on any of those creatures. They can't be blocked anyway. See, I can put them on them as well if I wanted to. 3/3. Attack mode. And confirm attack.
Very nice. Some decks are based on casting a creature and piling on +1/+1 counters until it's an unstoppable force. Try it sometime.
No, retry. I want to keep online. Oh, damn it. Stupid. Come on. Man. This sucks. Yeah, oh dear. Creative Labs, Gamescom, celebrate the games with our biggest gaming sale ever. Yep, everyone is gearing up for Gamescom, so am I. We'll be there next week on the Frontier booth for Elite Dangerous. But first I want to continue with this. Is it working right? It won't. Indeed. Doesn't look very nice, this. Oh well. I think it's broken now. I don't get any money of this right now. Refund, it's free. Well, let's see what will happen. What do I have? I can only cast that and the Vanguard. Check. Okay, and now I will cast my Traveling Philosopher. What's this? Oh, wait, I want to see that. Woodbound Crag enters the battlefield tapped, unless you control a mountain or forest. Okay, we've seen this before. But he already controls the land, so it will be a normal land. Vigilance, attacking doesn't cause his creature to tap. Okay, and you can cast that. Playing the basic land. Vigilance, flying, I can cast that after the attack phase. And this is a 3/1 creature. So if I attack I will always kill it, so no need to pump it up because it will still die. Damage. Attack phase. I'm gonna attack only with him. Not blocking. Not attacking. Okay. Achievement unlocked. Air support reward. Blood Rock Cyclops attacks each turn if able. That is a good blocker for him. Armor Pure. It's an enchantment. Right creature you control get +1/+1. So he will have to attack. If he does, I can pump my creature up. Turn. Okay, let's see what happens if I attack. Him and attack with him. If he blocks it with him, I will pump it up so that it will die. Okay, stop time. No! Damn it! Too late. That's what I hate about this automated timer. I wanted to stop that. I could have. Because then he would be dead. Yes, those stupid game mechanics. He will have to attack, so I will have to block him. That's rather inconvenient. He's attacking with both of them. Blocking step. That's kill him first. And let that 3 damage come through. He will lose a creature. I will keep mine. I will have 3 damage. But I still will have all my creatures. 5/2 Cyclops. Putting an enchantment in play. I'm gonna attack with my flying creature, an eagle. Confirm attack. And keeping my instant for the next turn. So that when he attacks with him, or him, I can block them and kill him and keep my own creatures. Oh, stop timer. Yes, and now can I assign blockers? Yes, indeed. And he's only attacking with that one. Search your library for a basic land card and put that card onto the battlefield tapped. Then shuffle your library. It's a sorcery. It can only be cast in the main phase. Sacrifice is an enchantment. 1 green mana. And for 1 green and 1 other mana, sacrifice Font of Fertility, search your library for a basic land card, put it onto the battlefield tapped, then shuffle your library. So basically you can keep laying out all your lands. It's very handy, very powerful. My turn. I still have +1/+1 on him. He can do 5 damage, so I'll have to keep him in check. I will attack with both these two. If he will block, I will at least kill him. With him, I will not going to be pumping him up. It will do 6 damage. If I attack with all of them, I will do 9. So I will not attack with both of them at this time. Even if I pump them up, he will not die. Okay. Now I can cast him. And continue. Cranes again. When supply lanes can enter the battlefield, put a +1/+1 counter on target creature. That's very handy, but not really necessary anymore, because I will kill him anyway. But let's do it just for shits and giggles. Goodbye, Mr. Cyclops. Good try. Still having connectivity issues with this game. As been mentioned before on the Steam community page by the developers. I think it will let me. No. A shame though. We'll probably have to do it over again. Yes. Oops. Oops. Oh man. Ah. Just isn't working, isn't it? Continue offline. Okay. Oh, I have to kill him again, right? Bugger. As it doesn't save your progress. Yeah. Turn. Instant. Next phase. Play the bishop. Whatever. Nature Beast, Vigilance. Turn. Really a shame because this is really scripted, of course, so it won't be different than the previous time. So that will kill him anyway if I would attack, and it will kill my creatures if he will block, even with using that one. Attack, attack. No need. And let's get this Eagle of the Watch in. Attacking me. What should I do? Should I block him? Yes, I do. Because it's vigilance. It's rather irritating. Shame for my flying creature though. That's vigilance. Yeah, this could become a little different than last time. What did I do? I got this one. He won't attack because he will kill me. him. Nothing happened. Another Cyclops. Four mana in my mana pool. So let's get this enchantment out. Yeah, so next turn when he attacks I can cast this one, block him with him, he won't die, but he will, and he blocks him and then it will die. No, skipping. Oh, continue, sorry. Blocking step. No need to pump it up. Die anyway. Rampant Growth. Search your library for a basic land card and put that card onto the battlefield tapped, then shuffle your library. My turn. Playing a creature. He will do 5 damage. I will need to keep momentum at this point, I think. So he will become 4/2. Then I will still have that one. Shall he block? If he does, he will die. And if he doesn't, he won't. But he will go to 11. He's blocking. Casting 4/6. He will survive. Enters the battlefield with a +1/+1 target player. So that's good. Let's put it on. Let's do that one because it will become a really fat wall. So it's a bit different than the last game. And another 4 damage, and that will put him perfectly at 0. just won't connect. That's really a shame though. That it won't do that. Yes, there are some difficulties. So what I will do is story mode, main menu. Let's see what other things we get. Let's see, connect. No, no. Because I will have to do it again and again and again and again. Okay, continue offline. What do we have more? The battle mode. Battle online or solo battle with your own decks. Battle mode might be tough if you haven't completed Gideon's campaign yet. You also earn coins for winning the duels. Would you like to go to continue to battle mode? So this is sealed off at this moment. Start the box. Get coins. That's how they earn money, right? To help you get started, here is your starter box. You can use these cards to create a wide variety of decks and explore a number of different playstyles. Okay. Head into battle mode. Let's play against a wide variety of AI opponents. It's a great place to practice, learn new strategies and try out new ideas. Versus battle allows you to play against other players and is ultimate test of skill. So that's nice, it's a multiplayer. But, well, no connection. In two-headed giant, team up with a friend to take on pairs of opponents. That's nice, yeah. You can play with a friend against two others. My decks is where you can create and edit decks. Let's try this now. Step-by-step deck building assistant, total control of your experienced players. I will go to the deck builder. This method for building decks gives more control of specified cards in your deck, but it's significantly more complex if you are new to Magic. Why not try the deck wizard? Do you want to continue to the deck builder? Yes. Okay, cheerio. See you later. Welcome to the 60 cards to increase your turns. Fun. Okay. Alright. Get them here. Filters. Okay. Quit without saving. Go away. Card collection. That's my deck. Flavor text. The corrosive text is always flavor. Exile means that it will leave the game entirely, so it will not land in the graveyard. Oh, there's a river. Marshal gets +1/+1 as long as you control an island. And you can tap target creature without it being tapped. It's very handy if you want to make other creatures not block. Into the battlefield, you may search your graveyard, hand or library for an Aurora card and put it onto the battlefield attached to the Bone Weaver Giant. If you search your library this way, shuffle it. Nice. You gain 3 life. So that's nice to secret the Bone Weaver Giant. It's also a 2/1 creature for 1 mana. When Hell Eats Pilgrim enters the battlefield, you may search your library for an Aura card, reveal it, put it into your hand and shuffle your library. Enters the battlefield, target creature has +1/+1 until end of turn. Don't see any Quentin Hoovers. One of the coolest artists for Magic the Gathering, I think. See if there's one. He has a very distinctive way for art. But he has changed a bit, so you have to really look hard. No. This is a rather nice one. Bollock Gnomes. It's a very old card. Actually, the art is new, but still no Quentin Hoover. No Quentin Hoovers. Ooh. Ooh. Quests. This feature currently unavailable. You can get access by following the Trail of Sparks through the menu to learn more about the features of Magic Duels. Ooh. Trail of Sparks. Where are the Trail of Sparks? In the settings? You can get access by following the Trail of Sparks through the menu to learn more about the features of it. But it says it's currently unavailable. Alright. Now it's online again.
For completing this skill quest, you've earned some coins.
Play that one. Swamp. When Brain Maggot enters the battlefield, target opponent reveals his or her hand, and you choose a non-land card from it, exile that card until Brain Maggot leaves the battlefield. Right. Let's see what he does. Right. Let's block me now, bitch. Come on, block me. Okay, then don't. Okay with me. Yeah, go ahead. No problem. Enchanted creature gets -1/-1 for each swamp you control. Ouch, 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 ouch. Oh? Why did it go to the next phase already? I didn't ask that. Whoa, wait up, wait up. Oh wait, I can cast it anyway. Right. Or another enchantment enters the battlefield under your control. Each opponent loses 1 life.